Hello, my friends. It's Denise here, personal development coach, former firefighter and therapist, founder and CEO of Courageous Leadership Academy. And today I want to talk to you about Don Miguel Ruiz's fourth agreement in the four agreements. And that is always do your best. Always do your best. I have a story I want to share with you about this one. I'm going to tell one on myself here. And the power of this concept of doing your best. When I was in college, I was mostly an A-B student. That is, until I took a physics class. In this class, I had a brilliant instructor, but I wasn't doing well on his exams. And it confused me, it perplexed me, because we had a lab, like a practical portion. And in that, I was making a solid A. And I just didn't understand, I would talk to the lab TAs and they would say, we don't understand either, because you're applying the knowledge that you learn in class here and you're making straight A's. But on the exams, I was like, man, I was sucking, man. I mean, to me, I was failing. I wasn't quite failing, but to me, I was, because I was an A-B student. And it got to the point to where I was so upset about this one class that I wasn't doing well in, that to me, I was failing, that I was going to drop out of college. That's right, I was going to drop out of college because I saw myself as a failure. Hey, I just don't have the knack for this college thing, so I'm going to drop out. Thankfully, I talked to my father. And my father said, hey, wait. You made Dean's List the last 2 quarters. What are you talking about here? You mostly A-B. What's going on here, Denise? And I said, Dad, I'm failing physics. And he said, well, what's going on? And tell me about it. So I told him what was going on. And he said, I don't understand it either, because maybe, just maybe, as brilliant as your instructor is, maybe he's just not a good teacher. Or maybe, just maybe, physics is not your thing. I was like, Dad, what do you mean by that? And Dad said, Denise, he goes, here's the deal. I'm going to ask you a question, and only you know the true answer. Are you doing your best? Are you doing your best in his class? Are you doing your best on those exams? And I don't need to know your answer, but if your answer is yes, then maybe physics just isn't your thing. Or maybe he's not a good teacher. And I said, but Dad, so I have to know physics to do the things that I want to do. I'm worried about this. He said, well, remember, you're getting an A in the lab. He goes, but here's the thing, Denise. If physics is not your thing, so what? You're good at many other things. Look at all the classes you've made A's and B's in. Those are your things. Nobody can be great at everything. Just always do your best. Now, years later, I read the book, The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And I saw that, always do your best. And I flashed back to my father in that conversation. Because, if it wasn't for my father, I would have given up on college. And that would have prevented me from having all these opportunities that door led me down, or that path led me down. Always do your best. It doesn't matter if you're not the greatest at everything. It really doesn't. Are you doing your best? That's all anyone can truly ask of you. Are you doing your best? Friends, I believe that you are. And if you're like me, I also believe that I have a lot of room for improvement. I'm constantly looking at, how can I improve this? How can I improve me? How can I be a better me? How can I be the best me? That's why I'm in the personal development arena, right? I want to be the best me I can possibly be. So if you're struggling with something and you're feeling bad about yourself, or hey, I'm just not cut out for this, I just ask you that one question. Are you doing your best? And if you are, give yourself a pass, a pat on the back, because there's so many things you are good at. Just keep doing your best.